Podcast de Arts. Presenta.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain.
Cuidado con el bicho.
Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
Dios, lo que es la música de este juego.
Get on in here, Pete. You got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
Y así es como arranca todo. Toda la magia de esta obra de arte. Ahí está Bruce Willis con la gente.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
Hay gente. Hay gente ahí mirando.
This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for. But as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
Robert
if
Patrick.
the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
Not at all.
Y no, si no,
We
no hay
wanted
juego.
the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle.
Pero como no importan, los dejamos para el final. Y uno es negro.
Shuttle pilot we have.
Okay.
Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
Michael Land, genio.
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Ahí está, la nave hecha de ladrillos. Se viene, Ahí están los ladrillos.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Brink.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Bueno, ahora que terminó la intro y terminó todo, puedo hacer el intro a lo que es esto. Quizás algunos me conocen, estoy en el grupo de Aspe, yo hablé con... Soy amigo de Maxi, de Nico, de toda la gente de Spreadshot News. Y mi idea era, como escuché la banda sonora de este coso, de este juego, y me sentí como todo nostálgico por haberlo jugado hace un montón. Dije, bueno, lo juego, lo grabo y se los paso a los chicos y lo subimos a la página y bueno. Pero esto básicamente es, no sé, nada, jódanse todos y yo. Pero no sé por qué no están los subtítulos. Why there is no subtitle? No sé, ¿no? ¿Esto? No, vaya de ahí, no. Carajo. Había un botón que se tocaba en estos juegos. No. Pero carajo. Bueno, voy a tocar todas las teclas hasta que lo encuentre. What the fuck? No. Esto lo debería haber hecho antes, pero ahí va mi punto con el... Jódanse todos. Por Dios. Los Fs. F1 de ayuda. No.
It's the pig.
Ahí está. It's the pig.
Payload specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Bueno, yo este juego ya lo jugué varias veces, así que voy a hacer lo que me acuerde de memoria y lo que no no lo haré. O tardaré un montón.
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Not yet, bitch.
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Terry Crews. La magia. Lamentablemente estoy jugando en modo ventana a 640x480, así que es una poronga. Lo puse en full screen, pero no graba bien. Graba todo choto. Qué grande The Pig.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Flying Pig. Qué
Load the
genio.
landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
Oh, Dios mío.
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Low out. Es como el IC de Dios. Bueno, tengo que ir acá. Tengo que abrirlo. Agarrar la palita. Las bombitas. Y todo. Salí. Dame las cosas.
The zero-G digger and shovel are designed to be used separately.
I know.
The zero-G
Pero...
digger and shovel are designed to be used separately.
Guata. Listo. Bueno, acá en este no había nada, si no me equivoco. Hay que ir al espacio. Hay que ir a este cuadrante. Hay que usar la pala con esto para poner la primera bombita.
I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Menos mal que eres inteligente, Brink. You asshole!
Looks like it worked.
Yay.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
What?
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing.
Mala onda todo el juego, esa forra.
Really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Ok, ahora hay que achatar la superficie para poner la bombita.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
Bueno, no hay que hacer nada. Jodete. What?
Placing charge 1 on target site.
Negative, boss. It's beta charge that goes there in quadrant 3.
No me había olvidado, boludo.
We rehearsed this thing 100 times and I still managed to blow it.
That's why you still need us up here, Hero Man.
Hero Man.
That would have been a catastrophic error, Commander Log.
Para un
I noticed you didn't
toque.
catch the mistake either, Brink.
Jodete.
I didn't think I had to check up on the commander of the mission.
Everybody checks on everybody, Brink. But don't worry, I'm sure Robbins will write a whole article on my bonehead mistake.
It's our mistake. I didn't notice it either, Commander.
Bien, Maggie, bien.
And it was caught in time. That means the system worked.
Thanks, Robbins.
De hecho, creo que esto no me pasó nunca. No me había dado cuenta de que tenía que usar esto acá.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the
Qué buen juego,
explosive
por
on the base
favor.
of the asteroid, quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
Me gustó
Could you give
para
me a
eso.
hand with this, Brink?
Of course, Commander.
Of course, Commander. Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Ok, ahora tengo que activarla con esta cosita que es como una especie de coso para sacar de los pelos a los perros.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Ok. Bueno, no sé qué pasó ahí, pero vamos al espacio, vamos al cuadrante 2. Y acá hay que usar esto, hay que usar la mierda.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion.
Es buenísimo que están ahí y el exterior está completamente quieto.
Nice and smooth now.
Smooth. Bueno, vamos con la carga.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
I'll be right there, Commander Low.
I'll be right there. Pim. Pim.
Excellent work, Brink.
Okay.
Ken, the charge is set.
And the pieces are
Instruments
moving.
confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Pero si todavía no lo activamos, loco. Acá, loco, acá.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robin.
Pero dale, anda más rápido, carajo. Ahora sí. Vamos a acomodar esto porque mi TOC no me deja. Pen última, alto iPad, alto iPod. Con este.
Load aboard, do you copy?
Like carbon paper, boss.
Mami.
Both nukes are in place and armed.
Los
We
chistes.
made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
Doors closed.
Y ahora la nave de ladrillos se aleja del meteoroide, asteroide, que está totalmente quieto, pero de alguna manera va a pegar a la Tierra. Y pensar que esto cuando jugué era chico, lo jugué en una 486 y para llegar a esta parte estuvo un mes más o menos. Ay, la música. Dios mío.
The explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do
it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go.
Boom.
We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team.
Oh,
let's see
yeah.
what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery.
Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Roberts. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now.
Muy bien.
You agree, Roberts?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Uy. Y ya había luz ahí abajo, pero bueno. Cosas que pasan cuando trabajas con pantallas estáticas. Ahí van los muchachos.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Yes. Entonces si yo vengo acá y aprieto esto, se hunde.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear.
Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
Oh
You've
yeah.
got to be kidding.
Jodete.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Muy bien, Brink.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken. Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately after.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken.
Yes.
Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
Give it a big push. Boom.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
Yes. Y ahora tengo que usar esto para...
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Muy bien. Dummy case. Salud. Gracias, gracias.
I'm going to push another one.
Blue.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
Nope.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Bien, bien. Inteligente la muchacha. Pero, esta es la grande.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
Esta es la grande.
Here's number 3.
The big one. Y me falta una más.
It disappeared too.
Ahí está. Miau.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Message in a bottle. No, no, no. Ahí va.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
El momento flashero.
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Low to shuttle.
Por supuesto.
Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah,
Deberían.
they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Go. Dame. Ay. Anda medio raro este mouse. Ahí está. Y nos queda la última, que es The Big One. Que esto nos va a llevar al quilombo. Oh sí. Oh sí, Osborn. Luces. Chum, chu, 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 chu.
What's happening?
I'm moving.
Y los otros mirando ahí diciendo, holy shit, oh my god, what the fuck. Miau. El planeta loco.
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. There we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
Eso es lo que vos pensás.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
Ahí está la mala onda. Breathe, breathe.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Low to cockpit, over. Low to payload, over.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
No importa,
Well,
lo
we
van a
might as
comer.
well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Sí, así que vamos a revisar.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Oof.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
Eso, no te hagas el loco,
All right,
pelotudo.
I agree. For now.
Te voy a cagar trompada. La nave loca.
Fantastic! Look! More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful.
Yes.
Or gone.
No. No importa, no los van a entender igual cuando los entiendan. Cuando los encuentren.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
¿Qué te haces, loco? Gato moro.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked. We might need this wire later.
Por supuesto.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah.
Ha.
Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
El gordito Brink. Plaf.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
What it is good for? Absolutely nothing.
It still might be useful.
Y sí.
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Ay, Brink. ¿Cómo se nota eso? Es un pelotudo. Go, run. Run, bitch. Run.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things.
Y ahora vamos a ser bien hijos de puta. Hijo de este animal.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink.
Vamos. Ponete mala onda.
This might take a while.
Let me do this shit.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Yes, you will. En especial vos, Brink. A vos te va a caber.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel. What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Ah, no te dejan. Ah, ok, ok. Parece bien, me parecía muy bien. Acá no hay nada.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Siempre el mismo boludo.
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Qué grande, Robert Patrick. Ahí está. Y ahora Brinks es el loco. Ay, déjame cavar a mí. Yo soy arqueológico.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole.
Pelotudo.
Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Uf. Miremos todos al boludo. Acá tenéis al pelotudo, Mirá, mirá cómo acaba el boludo.
No! It's completely...
I can't!
No!
Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me.
Ahí baja. Yo, boludo. Solo, boludo.
Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
Muy bien.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together.
Bitch.
Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Tiene un
Because
punto igual,
maybe
¿eh?
I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Y así sabe hablar mucho, sí, vamos
Maggie, it's
allá.
against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody
Pero
likes
ciao
a
es
smart aleck.
tipo hola en italiano.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Se nota gato moro. Ok. La palita, agarramos la plaquita.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Por supuesto. Y aprovechamos y cortamos acá. Voy a hacer save. Aircore. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, listo. Esto será dividido y zaraza. Bueno, después calculo que seguiré, pero hasta la próxima. Y después seguiremos jugando Dig. Y la idea es jugar todos los juegos de aventura de LucasArts. Monkey Island 1, 2, hasta el Curse of Monkey Island, el 4 ya es medio choto. Festival Atlantis, bla bla bla. Bueno, see you later.